All right, welcome everybody. Welcome. To almost said the do's and don'ts of dating. To when the to when the right one comes. Uh, our producer, she's having issues, so I'm running it for right now. She going. Yeah, welcome to y'all. Welcome to when the right one comes, the men's edition. I am eating, and I make no apologies. Y'all can find me like James Brown used to do, because I didn't get a chance. So I'm eating right now. So I'm gonna turn it over to Frank. Ladies, I'm so excited that it was so many of y'all on here waiting for us. Jesus. All right. Good afternoon. Good evening, y'all. Sonya, all of y'all. Frank, take it away.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We want to welcome
Oh
you
my God, the voice.
to the show tonight. We are indeed when the right one comes. We are the hottest show on Bill Gates Internet on a Monday night that you can find at 9 p.m. Central every Monday night, right here now, officially, I believe, on YouTube only. On YouTube only. So I need your help tonight. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in and being on time. But we know, like anywhere, especially church, we got our brothers and sisters that are going to linger in a little later. So I want y'all to help me tonight. Since we're on YouTube only and this is quite new for everyone, I want you to hit that share button, then press copy, and then go over to Facebook and put the link on your Facebook page. If everyone can do that now, I appreciate your cooperation. Let's make sure we get everyone over here and let them know that the fellows, when the right one comes, are on right now live on YouTube only. You got to come over here to find us. Also, if you're watching the video, I need everybody to hit that like button. You see that like button? You see like, dislike, live chat. I need everybody to hit the like button right now. Let's see those numbers shoot up. That helps our algorithm. Thank you so much. I see y'all putting the checks. All right. While y'all doing that, I want to tell y'all, of course, we are the brainchild. If this is your first time, in case you've been under a rock for the past 60, how many weeks, Broderick?
64.
64 weeks. 64 weeks. We've been doing this now. We are the brainchild of the one and only Bishop Greg Davis. That's the man next to me in that pretty white beard. Y'all thought that the Isley brother was the first one to do it. No, no. Bishop Davis been doing it a long time. And I think he do it just a little bit better.
I agree.
And then on the other side of me, we got the one and only my brother from B More, Baltimore. Y'all took a loss yesterday too. Baltimore in the house, the one and only Dwayne Williams Jr. Say what's up to the people, Dwayne.
What up? We did take a loss, but I'm taking a win in this fantasy football.
It's 7 more weeks left, brother. 7 more weeks left. And then we got one of our newcomers, the newest comer of the group, one and only though, Joshua Bingham. That's Mr. Clubhouse right there. Say what's up to the people, Josh.
Praise the Lord.
We got one of the original Christian Kings of Comedy in the building with us, the one and only Broderick Rice.
Hey, everybody.
Then, of course, we got the Bishop from St. Louis, Missouri in the building. Antoine Jackson, say what's up to the people, Antoine.
What's up, family?
Then, of course, our beloved uncle. We don't know how he gonna show up, what he gonna have on. He might be in space or on the borderline of Hades one night. You just never know. but but we appreciate you, the one and only prophet Michael Claiborne. Say what's up to the people.
Yeah. What's happening, people? What's happening? Change the way you talk, change the way you think, and you'll change your dollar signs.
Amen. Amen to that. I receive
Is
it.
this a thuggish prophet now? What's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. West side. I think I might have got my west side a little mixed up, Antoine. But
Hey,
it was so.
Antoine,
Hey,
I
I
had to
said,
look
I
up.
said,
I'm
is
like,
this
who
an
is this?
infomercial?
Yeah. And listen,
So,
I told him to send one to every one of us. Anybody that do something for us, I'm making sure the whole team get one. I'm like, we're gonna promote it, get it out there. Bishop got one already.
You a
And
head
yeah.
buster, huh? You a
it's a,
head buster now.
yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Shorty, what it do, Shorty? That's the Nolo way. What it do, Shorty?
For sure. So again, listen, if you have not already, I need y'all to help us hit that share button again and send it out to about 5 people that you want to see the show, or you know would normally be in the comments. You'll normally see them in the show. I would need you to send this link out. You can send it out via messenger. I want you to send it to at least 5 people. Tell them to come on into the room, tune into the show. Let's have a good time tonight. All right, let's get to it. Icebreaker tonight is this, fellas. What is the thing in the past 10 years that you've been complimented on the most? That you can think of. What is the thing in the past 10 years that people compliment you on the most? Outside of outside of the norm, like you're a good preacher or something, but what's something we want to expect that people compliment you on the most?
Just one thing, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Josh.
Look how you set me up, man. The last couple of years, man, I don't get compliments like that. I don't get complimented, Frank.
Come on, man. I know you can go.
Oh man, I would say the last couple of years, my thought process.
Okay. What they say about it?
You know, I like the way you think. It's insightful.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
What about you, real quick, what about you change that makes them compliment you on the way you think?
Oh, just growth. You know, I think that as a man matures, it's you know, you go from stages and ages. So I think as men mature, particularly in our 30s, we just don't mature physically, but more so in a mental place. You know, I think men enter their prime later in life than early in life, if that makes sense. That's what I mean by a mental prime, right? So I think that I don't think I'm there yet, but I think I'm on the cusp of entering into my mental prime, where mentally I'm entering a place that's different. But I would say growth, I would say maturity, I would say failure and growing from failure, healing. All of those things have contributed to my thought process.
That's real. That's real. AJ, what you got?
I've just been complimented on my smile. Just a
Okay.
genuine smile.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Claiborne, what you got? We know not your hats.
I'm barking right there. You had one hat problem. The rest of them, come on now. You got to give me some love on the rest of them. You got one hat problem. Really, the ability to handle so much. I've been attacked real heavy in the last 10 years, and to not respond to the attacks. I mean, from the blogs to just everything. And there was one time that I had posted something, Broderick, on my page, and people, while my ex at that time was married, was blocked, but her spies. And it wasn't subliminal. It was my truth. And I said that they caused drama. And even in that moment, that small moment, so many people hit me, was like, this is so not, you don't even let, because I've learned from you how to. My sisters, my family compliments me on the ability to take stuff and not respond to it. While there's times that I want to. So the last 10 years, I would say that to be able to handle that. And then, that would be appearance. You get that, my eyes, my beard and all that. But that's the most for the last 10 years. People want to be able to not respond. And I teach it. Have to. It's hard, but I've done it. I've done it.
Broderick, what you got?
Cooking and plating. I'm going to say that again. Cooking and plating. I get so many compliments. Even people say, are you going to do a cooking show? No. But cooking and plating. And I enjoy it. I don't know if I'm a foodie or not, but what that's so beautiful. Man, that look nice. Well, I know you're going to get married. And, that's what they think. But
That's what's up. Dwayne.
Pretty feet.
The hell?
did you just say,
What is going on?
did you just say, it sounded like you said pretty feet.
Pretty feet, Doc.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's important that we leave that alone.
Okay.
Hey, I get manicures and pedicures. I mean, they nice. It look nice.
Okay.
And they compliment you.
That's what you've been complimenting on the most in the past.
Because you said stuff that we don't normally get complimented on.
Okay.
So I could have
Wow.
walked around with a smile and all of that. But a few times when I've had my toes out, they was like, "Hey, you have really nice feet."
So do you walk around with your toes just out like you? flex?
Sometimes I'm an ex-athlete, let my feet breathe a little bit,
Okay.
Wow.
So I guess I answer before I turn it over to Bishop. Bishop, the question is, what in the past 10 years or so have you been complimented on the most? I probably say for me is something people wouldn't expect is that people always say I'm funnier than expected. I'm funnier than expected. They don't expect me, I guess, because people were used to seeing one side of me. That was the preacher side. So they didn't expect for me to have the sense of humor that I do have in person. So that's mine. What about you, Bishop? You on mute.
I was getting it off. 10 years, I would say my beard. Yeah, my beard. Like, even young guys, they'd be like, "Oh, gee, how can I get that like that?" I said, "Live." But probably my beard. Before the beard, I would say my eyebrows and eyelashes. Ever since I was a kid. Yeah.
Oh, eyelashes.
Yeah. Oh, I got one more. It's my show. My skin. No, it probably would be my skin first. Why y'all laughing?
Your
Because
eyebrows.
you checked him.
It is your show.
It's your show.
Right, it's my show.
It's his show. It's my show.
You throwing a little subliminal like,
How you
you like
Him and Claiborne on one tonight, y'all.
they all
Okay, Marlinda even laughed at that. Angelica, Marlinda got it. Marlinda rolling, and then we're gonna go into the show. Y'all know I was playing.
Why am I going out on date? Why am I going out on dates and they're not calling after the first dates? What should I look for in the dating process? What should I know and ask 30 days after dating them? How do you identify red and green flags? How do I date long distance? And more. Order now Greg Davis's new book, The Do's and Don'ts of Dating, the guide to removing guessing and eliminating the games. Order now at www.gregdavisshow.com. Again, that's gregdavisshow.com.
Hey, that track slapping, Bishop.
He added that one. That's a new one.
Yes,
Marlinda,
sir.
you do another one, or is that it?
That's
I was
one of
over
my
here
tracks.
rapping
That
bars, man. I was over here rapping.
ain't
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get in trouble for that one. We got in trouble for last week.
no.
That was somebody's.
Let me rap.
That was somebody's music last week. I wanted to show the one for the show, but I don't think we have it racked up yet. When it's ready, let me know. So we're gonna finish red flags tonight, y'all. I need y'all to do. Frank, tell them one more time what to do.
So, if you're tuned into this live, we need you to do us a favor. We need you to share. How you share is you hit that share button that you see and you hit copy. Go over to your Facebook page and post it. Let them know we're live. You can also send it out via Messenger. You can send it out to about 5 people, however many people you want, and let them know that we are on live. And again, I need everybody that's on to hit like on this video. Also, if this is your first time and you've yet to subscribe to this channel, I need you to subscribe right now to when the right one comes.
Even Marlinda talking about is the voice for me. I'm in the studios of Marlinda Henry tonight, my daughter. We're gonna finish red flags. We left off last week. Didn't we talk about if you dated somebody with the previous sex, from the previous sex? We did that one. Okay, so we're on number 4. Okay. Gentlemen, is it a red flag if the person you're dating has previously been with someone? No, I'd read that one. I'm sorry. Is it a red flag if you go out with a woman and she says she only dates preachers? I'm gonna start off with, and congratulations, Antoine, on all your posts getting, man. You lighten it up.
I appreciate you, Bishop. Thank you.
Let's start with Antoine, because I'm gonna start with the radical one because I know he thinks like me.
Yeah, that's
a flag. If she says she only goes out with preachers.
Yup.
Why?
And yup. Well, I mean, she's dangerous because I think sometimes it can be led by her ambition, what she may think a preacher may have, or what she's seen and experienced and realized sometimes it's good on this side. So sometimes it's just, I don't know, it's a red flag.
Okay. Claiborne, let's go to the other side of the spectrum.
We ain't on the other side. Me and Bishop was on the same side. Because while I enjoy certain things, but if you tell me that's all you date, I'm real nervous about. Then you're not dating me. You're dating what I do. So what happens when I'm not doing what I do? What happens on the rest of the week? And you're not prepared for me as a person. And so that would bother me. She said, "I'll only date preachers." That would I would struggle with that piece right there. Yeah, that I don't like that. The best not to tell me. If you do it, just don't tell me.
So what's wrong with it though, Claiborne?
What's wrong with
Claiborne? Listen, she wants a man of God.
I knew you were gonna do it. I knew you was coming for me. I knew you was going to do it.
She wants a man of God, not a man of God. She's like Juanita.
Right. There's a difference.
A man of God. She wants a man of God like you. With a raspy voice. Josh, with a raspy voice.
I knew you was coming for me.
And a good hack. And a good hack.
I got the preacher's hat too. You gotta have a hack too. But see, now Bishop gonna set me up. I have no problem with her wanting a man of God. I think that is commendable. But there are a lot of men of God who are not preachers. But now to say directly, I only date preachers. That's like saying I only date football players. I only date because you're gonna start looking at her cross-eyed.
Well, you are the football player.
I know, yes, and that would be a problem with me if you just say I only date that because then Antoine said it. Her only goal is to be called the preacher's wife. She don't want any other name. That would bother me. Like,
so Josh. Oh, I'm sorry, Claymore. You done? You're not done.
I'm done. No, I'm done.
Okay. So Josh, she says that's all that comes at me is preachers. So she just done settled in that is her assignment to take care of a man of God, because that's all that comes at her.
She lying. Bishop, she lying.
Preachers and musicians.
She lying. The reason why all that comes at her is because that's the environment she puts herself in.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Come through, y'all, tonight.
That's where she makes herself most available at. That's the place where she is quote unquote social butterfly. That's the place she most usually visits. You comment on nothing but posts that are churchy. You a church baby. So of course you're going to have this kind of mindset that all that comes at me because that's the pool that you swim in. Like you can't put yourself in the pool with perches and trout and say all that's in the pool that comes to my line is perches and trout. No, that's the pool that you place yourself in. I would argue that there are more guys that approach, but she don't take seriously, because let's not act like a man is walking around and looking at you and saying, oh, you must want a preacher, so I'm not going to holler at you because I'm not a preacher. No, men don't think like that. So men, if you look good, a man is going to approach. If you have anything to value, men are just going to approach. They're going to want to talk to. I think that sometimes it's either, Bishop, to me, it's either sort of a kind of throw off or a mechanism to hide the fact that down deep secretly you want a preacher and you haven't found the one that you want yet. So I gotta shade the ones that send me a DM because you think they can't be men, but they preachers. So I gotta shade the ones that I don't like and shade the ones where relationships don't work out with, and then say, oh, all I do is attract. No, that's all you entertain. I guarantee you, if you place yourself in other pools of different fish, there are plenty of different men, right? That are wanting to come. Those are my just random thoughts.
But Josh, what is it? What's wrong? That's just like saying,
Please
so is it
come
wrong?
on.
No, I'm saying, is it something wrong, Dwayne, for a man to say he want a boss woman?
Bishop,
It's the same thing.
I got to
Nope.
push back on Josh today. I got to play devil's advocate, and let me tell you why.
That ain't nothing. You had announcing that like that's something new.
Yeah,
You
like
push-
that's something new. Like
you push back on them every
He do
Monday,
that
Wednesday,
everybody.
Friday.
Yeah, let me push back today. Let me
Like
tell
that's
you
some
why.
announcement.
Because ethnicity, right? Sometimes we only grow up around certain ethnicities, and in that, I don't expect certain people when they don't grow up around certain ethnicities to want something that they've never seen before, right? So if my environment is just solely church, maybe out of ignorance, that's the only thing that I want. Maybe just, I'm not even going to give them ignorance. Maybe just out of not knowing anything else, that's all I want in that moment. And it doesn't mean that I have an intention to do bad with it because I want it, right? It doesn't mean that I have an intention to misappropriate it because, at the end of the day, I want a man of God or a preacher per se, because that's the question, right? I get Josh's point. I think his point is very valid, but I do think that there are some people who do not grow up in other environments, that this is the environment that they know. And so to them, wanting a preacher or wanting a musician or someone of that sort could be the same thing that we want. Hey, I want a woman that's got this kind of figure. That to them is their figure. It's a title. So just something to think about.
Thumbs down.
nephew.
No.
A nephew.
This all I'm
And
saying.
he's the top of, go ahead, Josh. I'll come after you.
No, this is what I'm saying. Because I understand the mentality that all that I'm attracting is a certain type of man, right? With a certain type of job or a profession. But again, You cannot come if you do nothing but church stuff, hang in nothing but church circles. Don't go to anything regular, but always around church stuff. You cannot complain about the fish that are swimming towards you. And again, don't act like when you go
Well, that's
to the
kinda-
grocery store.
That's
Like you
kind of
go
a
to the
vague
grocery
statement,
store.
Josh.
But
Josh,
Dwayne,
that's kind of a vague statement because do we condemn entertainers that hang around entertainers and that's all they have is entertainers?
I'm not
and that's
condemning
all
them.
they date
I'm not
is
condemning them.
entertainers.
I'm not condemning
I don't know if that point is.
Dwayne, I'm calling out the cap. I'm calling out the cap because
Oh, you calling out the women who saying it, but
yes,
then bitches
because
is not
if you
in
go
the-
to the
okay.
grocery store, it
Okay.
ain't just preachers walking up to you saying hello. Come on now. I don't want to hear that. Come on now. Stop.
So Josh and Dwayne, Frank, Broderick, all y'all that didn't say them. Would it be better for another preacher to want another preacher? Because that's how Hollywood do. They date each other because they say, listen, they say,
You understand?
is it a red flag? Is it a red flag for another preaching woman to say, I want another preacher because he understands the business? That's what they say. That's what they say in the entertainment world. I'm with another actor because they understand this life. What y'all think about that?
It's the same thing in police world. We dated each other because they understood that life, right?
Y'all tell me how that work out for y'all.
Well,
I mean,
actors wise, Bishop, what Bishop just said, it works out very well. And Bishop, not only actors, you look at all of the wealthy people, their children date each other. They children that go to the same school in California, because I lived out there for 2 years. They date each other because that's what they see with what nephew said. I understand where nephew just brought it out because Bishop, we wouldn't criticize even in hip hop. A lot of them date each other. Bishop Antoine, they all stick around and they all date each other. So Bishop, you laid it out a little bit different. Is it really a red flag? I might have to. That's a question. That's a good question.
Okay, Bishop Davis. I want to be clear. Was the original question if they only date preachers?
Yeah, that was the original question. I'm just expanding it. That's all. You can go back to the original question if you want to, Roger. Go stay whatever you want to do.
you dating?
I'm saving Frank for last on purpose because I know he's brewing something up. He's gonna come as the moderator of the convention. Go ahead, Roger.
Well, I definitely would be concerned about the objectification. That is to say, you're only coming at me just because I'm a preacher. And I saw somebody put in the little tab down there. They said they want position and status. And I was thinking to myself, no, they don't want position. They don't want status. They want the perks of the status and the position that really comes from the man. I bet you there's somewhere right now, Bishop Davis, Bishop Jackson, Pastor Bingham, somebody, Pastor Frank, sitting there right now, watching you all right now, trying to figure out how can I land Bishop Davis. I want the beard. I want him because he's a pastor. He's a minister. He's on TV. He's everywhere. He's secular, but he can dress. He can dress in a suit. I saw this suit. I'm not trying to brown nose, but you had on this bad suit and a tie, and that collar was like one of those European, but it had the little pin going through it. Okay, but somebody, all they want is you, Bishop David, just because, and you're a pastor. That's a red flag.
So
That is true, though, Broderick. People have said all that you're saying. That is true. Go ahead, Josh.
no,
I'm not going to act like it's not because it is, but that's weird to me.
But so entertainers date entertainers like Claiborne is saying. But I think that one of the rare things I think when it comes to preaching as preachers is that just because you want a preacher and you're a preacher, that is one of the rare dynamics that actually typically clashes. it typically clashes. Like entertainers can, they can kind of, do what they want to do. People could be in the music business. I don't know what it is, but listen, it's usually a clash because, again, I think it's one of the things that is now also tied to our spirituality, and then it's also a problem that comes with leadership, because sometimes, and I know the sister's gonna come for me,
And competition, Josh.
and
Don't forget that
competition.
one.
Sometimes y'all, well, I'm the better preacher. You might be the better preacher, but you ain't got the pants. Sit your behind down. Anyway, listen, I'm just saying that the reality is those dynamics usually clash more than not. That's in my experience, as I've seen the relationships. The ones that I've tried to date. I'm not saying that it's always a failure. I'm saying that this is what I'm saying, Bishop. It's not always a natural fit. Like, it can work, but how much work are you willing to put in to make it work?
So I'm gonna go to Frank, but I'm gonna say my piece. I think it is a red flag. I think both are red flags. Maybe the second one that I said is a red flag because another preacher is because I did that all my life, and I don't want that. I've been very clear. Now, if it happens, the heart wants what it wants, but it would have to be somebody of a very balanced lifestyle. Like I'm talking about, like me, like, because when everything opened back up, concerts, I have so many concerts to catch up on, and a lot of these people, all they know is Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Everything's amen. Hey ladies, before I give it to Frank, let me tell y'all something.
Look out.
I don't know who it is up here. One of them may differ with me. That one right there with the other great
Bishop, you froze.
Loose your hold.
Loose his mic.
Loose his law. This why they love Jesus, Frank.
That's why they love Jesus.
Yeah.
Frank.
Mine acting up too. I'm having a
You kind of stuff. What Claiborne? I think Bishop was trying to say that
was acting up too, Bingham.
He was coming for me. He was coming for me.
I think Claiborne hexed everybody's joint.
No, but Claiborne,
that's right.
You on the Jesus.
No, I am. I told you, you got to follow my page, man. Before COVID, I'm the party. I party. No, listen, man. I party. I go out. Listen, look at my book release. My book release. I parties, man.
A church concert is not a party.
No, I ain't know about no church concert, man. I have a DJ in my church. I got
a worship night. A worship night is not a party.
I ain't know what. Shut up, nephew. You know, I ain't know.
Frank, come on, Frank. Frank, you tell us. Frank, you tell us your stuff. Go ahead, Frank.
That taking a woman to anniversary service is not
Talking about y'all don't know.
We start the offering off with $200.
That's right.
No,
that's right.
Come on, Frank.
Come on, Frank.
Tell us what you was gonna say.
So first of all, y'all, we apologize for the issues. We don't know what's going on, but we're going through it. But we're gonna make it through it tonight. For me, it's definitely a red flag because some might not understand this. But the occupation pastor or preacher is just that it's an occupation. It's not a lifestyle.
Yes, sir.
Per se. I wish I had somebody to help me, just help me right up through here.
Come on, preacher.
Because
the preacher side coming out.
For me, it's automatically a turnoff if I'm talking to a young lady and she says to me, I'm not sure if I'm equipped to be a first lady. Number one, you're guilty of dehumanizing me.
Come on.
You're making me what I do and not who I am. The difference between an entertainer and a pastor is that entertaining it's a lifestyle. That's just how you operate. That's how you move. A preacher and pastor, you kind of vacillate in and out. if I'm making sense.
Yeah.
Like I'm just talk for myself.
Come
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
take your time, sir.
I'm not Pastor Frank Ray III every day, all day.
Mhm.
So automatically, if you come to me desiring the pastor, we gonna miss, because you're missing all the rest of who I am, just desiring the title of who I am. So it's just a
Mhm.
red flag for me personally. I know some pastors preachers who sincerely only like other preachers. That's just not me. I struggle with it. I don't even desire. Lord, please don't do it to me. I pray every day. Lord, don't give me a preacher as my wife.
Hey Frank, can I be honest though? I used to
Yeah.
want a preaching woman. I did.
Yeah.
Big brothers, all my big brothers on here. I used to want a preaching woman, Frank. It changed when we started getting into a level of debate about scriptures, because of course, they know them better than you. And
Oh
so,
my God.
I'm not opposed to it though, Frank.
I'm opposed
I'm
to
not
it.
opposed to it
I'm
either.
gonna tell you.
I'm opposed to it. I
Come
speak
on,
for
Frank.
myself.
I want to hear this.
I sincerely stand my ground and say I'm opposed to it, and I believe it's out of the will of God for my life
Yeah.
for me to marry a preacher. I do not. I sincerely pray
But Frank,
that
here's
God
where you
does
go.
not have a preacher with my name on it,
But Frank,
because
but
But
Hold on, I
Frank,
Frank,
want to hear this.
let
Hold
him
on.
go, Frank.
Hold on. I want to hear what he's.
because
Oh, go ahead, Frank. I'm sorry.
I don't want to create a marriage where the main thing becomes making sure the ministry stays intact rather than our marriage.
Yeah.
And just from the backgrounds, what I've seen, I know a lot of people, been in a lot of places. Just from what I've seen, it just becomes more so of a stage where you have to front like you're always united, but at home you got hell.
Frank.
Yes,
I
sir.
just don't
You got to
want
do
that
it
from
more
the
like
night.
you got to do it more than right.
Yeah.
I'm with
That's
you.
good, Frank.
I'm with you, Frank. I just got one caveat. I don't think it'll happen. But like Bishop said, she would have to be incredibly balanced. And I've never met. I think it's more so, or do you want me or do you want what I do?
Are you
know,
attracted to the title?
Yeah, are you attracted? Because you're not marrying what I do, you're marrying who I am. Right? So my question is, when women are saying, I'm just something about preachers, I'm attracted to preachers. Well, you're not attracted to the man, you're not attracted to me.
just the title.
You're attracted to what I do. And what I do is oftentimes totally different than who I am. Most of us, we never ask for what we do. God has called us for what we do. God didn't ask us, would you like it? God didn't say you had a choice. It wasn't no negotiation, So Bishop, my thing would be is that I'm like Frank in this regard. I don't want a marriage that I am fighting at home, but because we know the business of church so well, we can articulate and put on so well, Bishop, that nobody knows. It looks good on the outside, but it's hell at home. The devil is.
How many do I know that's like that? I can name names, but to protect the innocent, I won't. Like for real. And I'm just not willing to do that. And because I've been there, I'm not willing to go there again. I was there for 20 years and wonderful person, all that. But that's all we did. And I'm just not willing to do that again unless the person is balanced. But I'm not willing to do that. And like I was saying before my thing went out, I'm cool now. I just don't know why women think that that's all we want to talk about. That is not what we want to talk about. You hit me and say, I say something and you say, bless God, amen. I ain't said nothing about bless God. I ain't said nothing about amen. I ain't said nothing about church.
Answer a stupid question.
I'm saying your weave look good today. I don't want to hear bless God.
And Bishop, I'm so crazy. Like, don't even like I preached yesterday. Like, after I get done preaching, don't ask me how church went. You should tune
No, they
in.
they think that
Like,
that's
I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like,
Me
it's
neither.
over. Let's
Me
watch.
neither.
I'm ready to watch football.
I do not
I'm
want
ready
to
to go
talk.
to brunch.
What if, hey, Bishop and Frank, what if she is not asking you all that, but she wants to be walked in the word of the Lord? Teach me, Bishop, can you teach me about Joshua and Moses? Frank, could you teach me about the faith? Is that a problem?
You want to go first?
Do we want women that are so far left that they have no reference point of the faith? Because that's what my struggle is. Because I can't have.
Give me the so far left.
I can't take
Well,
the heathen.
Frank,
Give me the so far
Hey,
left.
I got
but I'm
another
thinking
question.
about
To
something now.
the left, everything done.
Frank's
Frank's
Baptist, everybody. Frank's
I don't
Baptist,
want to
everybody.
eat.
Hey, Frank, but
Yes.
I got an-
okay, but can we ask a generational question?
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, I mean, in our generation, these women they don't want to be first ladies.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm saying, so we don't have that. You know, what I'm saying that dynamic of talking church, praise the Lord, all of that stuff with these ladies
No,
that I
this
know
is-
of.
No, y'all don't.
Antoine,
Yes, sir.
Antoine, that's not true. I've talked some into your generation, and that ain't true. That you just ain't ran into them. That
They
ain't just
got him, Antoine.
God, Antoine Bishop. No disrespect, Bishop. They out here. I promise to God, they
Yeah.
out here.
Yes, sir.
Do you think
Yeah.
do you think they go for the older preachers though? Like,
no,
do you feel like okay?
no.
Mm.
I got a young man in his 20s that just got married. I'm telling you, no, they want that. Hey,
Bishop,
I could
they
say
want it.
I could say a denomination. I could say two denominations.
Okay, all right.
One start with a P and one start with a C.
And they want it.
And they want it. They
They
just
want
ain't in your circle. I'm
Bishop,
talking about the young ones. Go ahead.
you go down October, I think it's back in Memphis this year, and see how many young women dress for that position, so that he can see them. See how many young women they want that. I something Frank said that I want to kind of ask Frank, because something you said, and normally we say it's a problem, but then you said you don't want it, and you made this statement. I understand why you said it, because I just had this conversation last night. But you made the statement that when I finished preaching and you didn't go, don't ask me about preaching and how it was. I want to give you this little pushback. We have been saying, as my woman, ask me how my day was, ask me how work was. Preaching is what I do for work. If I think if she doesn't ask me, then I would have a no. I'm talking about
You
what we
might
said
have
on
been
the
saying
Saturday.
it, but I haven't.
No,
been
but what we
saying
said is that, okay, if you had a regular job, because I wrote a book,
But I
that says
don't. I
the
don't.
la-
I can't talk from their perspective
well, let
because
me
I don't
finish.
have
Well,
one.
wait a minute before you fight. I'm gonna go switch to the other hat. That's gonna really mess you up. I'm gonna switch to. Listen, one of the things that we teach women is not only do men as women how their day was, but we teach women to ask your man how your day was. Okay, that's presenting her lap to you. Okay, and so if you had a regular job and your woman never did that because you don't want to talk about work, you would think, well, she does not care, but she's not asking, because women have been doing it for so long. Women don't ask men. So now myself, Bishop Davis, the relationship coach, is saying you missing out by not opening up. Preaching is what I do. That's my job. It does not bother me, and I want to find out from you, if she asked me, if she wasn't there, how was service, baby? How did the service go? I think that's commendable in you, my woman, to ask me how my job went that night. You won't have to stay there. There's other things to talk about, but I think to ask me how my job shows me that you care about, because I'm gonna ask you, babe, you was home, I wasn't there. How was the weekend? How was your day? You know, I wasn't home with you either. So I'm showing that I care about you, how your weekend went. And because I was away, I want to hear you ask me the same, because that shows that we care. So if she asked you how the service was, you know, and she didn't watch it, what's the problem? I don't see.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Okay, before you answer, there's a Thomas Bazemore. I need help. I feel like driving all my problems away. I don't play with stuff like that. So if somebody that's on here, that's a believer, that's a part of what I do, Angelica or somebody, if y'all could grab them just in case it's something that's really serious. I'm spoofed by that because of the young lady that just did that kind of stuff and went and killed herself. So I don't want to take that lightly. It could not be true, but I don't want to take it lightly. So Angelica, somebody reach out to that person in the back way. Frank, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Thank you, Melinda.
Yeah, I was going to say, how was church is fine, but when you go into what you preach about, all that, it's extra. It's just gone by, and enjoy the rest of our day. You can go back and watch the replay if you want to know.
Oh goodness. Okay.
I mean, Claymore, what you want?
No. I'm only picking on Frank because I knew his answer. Listen.
You trying to marry your adjutant?
No. See, here's the thing that I'm teaching women. Josh, if you worked a regular job and you didn't preach, I am teaching women to ask your man, present your
question. One question.
No, I ain't teaching them to ask you no one question.
It was good. That's a wrap. I mean,
okay. If you get a woman that's not concerned about what you do,
went good.
You're gonna see.
It went good.
You're gonna miss that because you know why? Most of the men who do mess up in our business, because I've been doing this, they mess up with the women who ask those questions.
I rebuke you, Tracy Teasley.
Okay.
I rebuke it. I do not receive your word.
So your wife got one question. All right, Josh's wife get one question, and so do Frank. Go ahead, Bishop.
So I totally agree with Frank, because this is what I'm going to do, Claiborne. When I walk in the house and she say, "How was church?" It was good. So what's for dinner?
We done. That's it.
And nothing else. And don't ask me, so what happened? You didn't watch it online?
And if I want to share, Bishop, let me share after. If I want to bring you into that, I'll bring you into that.
Yeah.
But look, I treat that, Bishop, like if I was working a regular job, I would want the same.
I would do the same thing. Ain't got to do with preaching. Yes. I want to leave that, and I want you to be, Claiborne, you talk about the lap and all that. I want you to be that. I don't want to lay my lap and talk about the message. And if you need, you see, the thing about it is that scenario, Josh, that you made about if they need to know about Joshua and all that, then they need to come to Bible class when I'm teaching about it. This is just me. Okay, this is a man that's lived a little longer, and so that, or I will buy her Matthew Henry or something like that.
Why are you laughing?
No, because he said, you hear what he said, Roderick? He said if she asks for him to teach her about the word, he gonna tell her, listen, you should have been at Bible class. What if she can't make it to Bible class, Bishop? What if she want one-on-one instruction?
Not me.
Not one-on-one instruction?
No.
I mean, it could turn it. Okay.
No.
I used to study in
college. Bishop, you could do one-on-one instruction into the Songs of Solomon.
No. You know what? I have a couple of verses. I do this show on the Word Network that they play all day long called The Bible Experience. I'll take the CDs out and she can listen to them. Bishop Jakes is reading some of it. Kirk Franklin, Denzel Washington. That's even better than me. I'm just doing it.
She can get a whole bunch of people in one.
She can get a whole lot of people in one, and it'll be dramatic. Doc, this is 35 years.
I hear you, Bishop. I hear you. I hear you.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, since this virtual space, I preach more messages now than I did before in church.
Right.
I'm doing 3 or 4 messages a week. So no, I don't want to talk about that. Baby, come close, turn the lights off. Yeah. No, it's not fun.
You
Mm-mm.
you right,
No.
Bishop. I want
Because
to talk about the
unless
word.
we gonna read Solomon, I looked at her succulent breast and they were
Oh, read that yesterday.
Stop asking me about.
That's the one-on-one instruction.
You, my
Yeah.
wife, stop asking about the Bible and take your garments off. Hallelujah.
I mean, you know, like Anisha says, when men are talking, lean in. We don't want to do that.
Lean in.
And y'all can say we heathens. Y'all can say whatever you want to. We're telling y'all what most preachers won't say to y'all. That's why they go find a girlfriend.
Bishop, where's that?
Let me tell y'all something. You can be the first lady at home and don't want to swing through chandeliers and get a pole in the middle of the bedroom and be all that regular stuff. They gonna go find row 13, the girl that's sitting back there like this and all that. And that's who they gonna be with. And she ain't gonna ask about no service. She don't even know how to spell. She think Job is Job.
For that, you ain't.
Hey, but Bishop, but she gonna have the spirit and the heart of a servant.
Yes.
Bingo.
Let's go deeper. This is a simple one. Okay, this is really a fun one. Well, it may not be. Is it a red flag if a woman you're dating don't vote?
Heck yeah.
Vote?
Me, yes.
Yeah, vote.
Mm,
V-O-T, buddy, vote.
depends.
Yeah, because you're a Republican, Joe.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I'm actually independent. Thank you very much.
Broderick?
It's not a problem for me. I think my concern would be why. If she didn't vote, why?
Because she don't believe that it makes a difference anyway.
Oh, fellas, we fought slavery. Oh, fellas, this is not
Yeah, and it would definitely be attitude.
What if she said, I just don't think it makes a difference anyway? They're gonna pick whoever they want. Does
Well,
that say anything about her character?
No.
Well, it could. So
Y'all
once
know what I
again,
think, because if you don't watch CNN, I ain't talking to you. But go ahead, Roger.
no. Go ahead, Bishop. I was done.
Okay.
You
To
said
me,
if
it's a
she
lack
don't
of
watch
education.
CNN.
Oh yeah, it's on all 3 of my TVs in the house. Whatever room I walk in, I'll see it.
But what if she do
all
that,
day.
Bishop, if she just don't vote? What if she knows is abreast of politics, abreast on what's going on in the world, but chooses to not vote?
That would be sexy to me. See, that would be sexy to me.
That's
a woman
what I'm
that
saying. There's a lot of people like that, Bishop. There's a lot of
Yeah,
people like that.
I think I would have to probably wrestle with that because it's sexy to me when a woman knows what's going on in the world. Now, that's a good comment. Coach Patty says it's complacency.
It's a lack of education. Because let me tell you why I say that, Josh. Based on what Bishop said she thinks that voting doesn't matter. That's a lack of education. It doesn't mean, because when you educate someone, I had some people. I these last 10 years, Josh, I am an advocate about it. And believe it or not, young and old, there were people who all said that. Bishop, y'all went through that in Detroit. We went through that other city. They really, our Afro-American brothers and sisters make that statement all the time until I started schooling them of how this whole thing works. The great thing that we had back in the day was a Schoolhouse Rock. Y'all didn't have that when you were too much younger, so y'all didn't get the education of how this whole thing worked. I would have a problem with somebody who was uneducated about it, or the other end of the spectrum, Bishop, the one who's radical about it. I ain't voting because voting don't matter and they don't care. Yeah, you've been ignorant about this. You're not understanding this whole situation. So I would have a problem. But if I educate her and she still says, why are you not voting? How important voting is in this country. So yeah, I would have a problem with somebody who did not vote. Being on the other side, we can wrestle with that. But I would definitely have a problem with someone who didn't vote.
Antoine, what you say?
I wouldn't. I actually dated a woke woman, and
what?
She was
a
woke.
woke woman.
Let him testify. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I dated a woke woman, and but she was very intellectual, and she really had some good points on some things that she thought. So she chose not to vote during one of the elections. To me, I see it was her attitude about it. It was really her having information, and so for me, it's just like, I'm cool with somebody making an educated choice. I'm not cool with somebody making an emotional one.
Exactly. I'm the same way, Bishop.
Exactly.
For me, it is not an automatic red flag if she's educated, if she's abreast on to what is happening in the world politically, what's happening in our Congress, what's happening internationally, and just chooses not to vote for whatever reason. That's not a red flag for me. Because if it's educated, like, we can disagree, but it's an educated disagreement. You know what I'm saying? You see something different than what I see it, because for me, there's a whole other host of red flags that's coming before the voting red flag. I mean, that's just my perspective.
Frank, you want to answer real quick, because I want to take this to another level.
I signed with AJ and Josh.
Okay, so what if it's a woman who she's real radical into the Black Lives Matter? I mean, like real, like that's it. That's all. That's all she talked about is the movement I'm into. Is that a red flag? She's not. It's just black. Just black, 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 black.
Like black and don't see nothing else black, or just like
black and I don't see nothing else. She's radical.
Red flag.
Not for me.
What's that noise?
I don't know what that is. Probably what's his face making coffee.
I don't know.
No, I hear it, but I don't know what it is.
It's your microphone.
That's what I'm saying. It's your mic.
So
It's not
is
my
that
mic.
a red flag? Is that a red flag?
Yeah, it's a red flag, Bishop.
No.
Yeah, the world
What
ain't
about
just
you,
all
Doc?
black.
Go ahead, Dwayne.
The world ain't just all black. Like I'm in agreement with Bishop AJ. If it's educational and intelligent for why you do what you do, I get it. But when you are like so far out there in the emotional category that you can't see nothing else, the world ain't just black. The world got mad colors. Like, come on, bring it in a little bit and understand what's happening around you.
For you, Broderick.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag.
So you don't want nobody that's just pro-black.
No. I don't have a problem with somebody pro-black, but the way you described it,
and just pro-black.
Right. Yeah, that would be a red flag for me. Now I want her black. I want her pro-black, but I don't want her extreme.
I'm talking about extreme.
Yeah, that'd be too much, because I said something behind that have to do with a past relationship.
Come on, prophet.
Okay.
For me,
ex-wife was Black Panther. That would be a red flag for me. I don't want to just hit one side of nothing. Yeah, that'd be a red flag. Yeah. Okay. When a woman argues, AJ, in the comments on social media, Josh, is that a red flag, or do you respect her for having a voice and opinion? She puts all her business out there. You've seen her argue in there. She does negative stuff. Is that a red flag? Do you watch her social media like that, Josh, AJ, anybody?
Throw it back in the trash.
She do negative stuff where, Bishop? On social media.
Throw it back in the ocean.
Throw it back in. I'm agreeing with Joshua there.
Throw that fish back.
Hey, I'm about to get in trouble here, Bishop. Listen, I'm trying to be careful how I say this. Never mind.
No, say it, man of God.
Go ahead and get canceled.
I'm about to get canceled. Yeah, Bishop. Even all them sexy photos on Instagram. No.
Yeah, that's a red flag.
That's too much for me. That's
why? You jealous, insecure?
Oh yeah, that's what they tell you, Broderick. Oh yeah, that's what they tell you. Not at all. It's too much. It's too much.
Is it too much, nephew, for your woman?
That's what I just said. We answer it from ourselves. I'm not answering.
No, that's
for
why
you.
I'm asking you that because
I don't know the women you date. I don't know
Wait.
the women you date. I don't know the women
wait,
Frank date.
no, wait, because I want you to get it. You go to the left. What I want you to add is it too much for your woman versus too much for you to look at?
What is he
No,
talking?
I think I don't know what he talking about. But
What is he talking about?
It's too much. It's too much for.
Make it
It's
too
much
deep.
for you. Because here's my thing. You're not on social media taking off your shirt, showing your body in a Speedo every 25 seconds. Look, it's okay. A baby suit picture here and there. You know what I mean? But every time you look up, the first 150 photos is just you butterball naked. You're black. I'm gonna leave you alone. No, that's too much.
Hey, I'm just gonna say this real quick, Bishop. If you'll argue in the comments, you'll argue at home.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna do that.
Oh yeah.
And why? And then if she ever get mad at you, she gonna drag all y'all stuff right on out there.
That's the thing
It
right
happens.
there, sir.
It happens.
That's
It
it
happened
right
to me.
That's it
Red
right
flag.
there.
To the left, to the left.
It happened to me.
Ladies, I hope
Now,
y'all listening.
If I was to see a woman dragging a man, period, on social media, I would never attempt to have anything with her because that could easily be me.
Yeah.
So whether it's an ex baby daddy that ain't nothing, an ex that ain't nothing, an ex husband that did something that tick her off, I would never, because if you do it to him, you will do it to me.
Absolutely.
they did it. A Frank, I ignored it. She did it to an ex, and I ignored it. And then she turned around and did it to me.
And gifted it you with it. Yeah.
Yep. Bless you.
And I said to someone on yesterday, because they're going through, I said, let me tell you something. Don't ignore, they're just dating. I said to him, don't ignore this. Take it from somebody who's been there. It's going to happen to you. Do not dismiss this. Red flag. I did it, and I will give anybody. I got the t-shirt and the receipts. I thought it wasn't going to happen to me, Frank. It happened to me, and it happened to me worse because I'm bigger on social media than her ex was.
Welcome to When the Right One Comes. We're talking about red flags tonight, in case you didn't know.
Yeah, big red flag.
Is it a red flag when a man tells a woman, let's just see where it goes?
No.
That's fine.
Expand.
Let's see. I mean, dating is collecting data. We're collecting data to see where this thing goes. That if I decide or you decide that we are not interested in each other beyond the current moments, we're just going. We're seeing where it goes. I think it's really unrealistic for any man to say initially what he knows is going to happen. It's a lie. That's a red flag.
Right.
Someone who is so sure about that. That's a red
That
flag.
God told him.
Yeah. That's a red flag. They're just trying to.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they're trying to get you moist where the sun don't shine, or yeah, I think that's a red. Anybody who is over certain is normally lying. That's a manipulator. Normally, that's just
A hidden agenda.
Yeah, normally.
And she could be saying it for different reasons too.
She could be saying what?
She could be saying it for different reasons too. You know, I want to make sure it's right. I want to take it slow.
No. You read it. You heard it wrong.
Okay.
Unless I read it wrong. Is it a red flag when a man tells a woman?
Oh, so you said it's a woman. So that's why. Okay.
No. Frank, what did y'all understand? I said.
We understood it right.
Does a man when a man
didn't understand it, Claiborne.
Okay.
Let's see where it goes.
My
man
bad.
says,
My bad.
see where it goes.
Yeah, I turned it around.
Okay.
Because a lot of women say, you know, when a man says that he's not serious, but I wanted to dispel that because that's not true.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Usually men mean what they say. Go ahead, y'all.
But you know,
I think Bishop, I think that's very honest and transparent of a man to tell you, let's see where it goes. I think any man, especially in the I think when you get to a certain point, he should be able to know. But especially in the initial phases, if he just knows, well, it's a lie. It's a lie, y'all. It's
but
it's
are
a
we
red
are we
flag.
gonna address the elephant in the room?
Okay.
Please,
What is it?
address the elephant.
The problem why women have issues when a man says, "Let's just see where it goes,"
Yep.
is because
Yep.
I'm going there.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
I'm going there, AJ. Is because they have introduced that mac and cheese into the conversation. If you are introducing, because a lot of times what happens is the man would say, let's just see where it goes initially, right? What will happen then is that the woman would then try to convince him through the vehicle of sex
Ah,
that I am now worthy of a relationship. And then once he get it, he hit her. Hey, he consistent, AJ. He hit her with a let's just see where it goes. And that's a lot of time where the anger is because not all the time, Frank, but a lot of times what women frustration is because they're trying, even if it's not sex, right? They're trying to influence the man
Well,
move ahead beyond his own timing.
well, they're responsible. You hear me good, lady.
Exactly.
If that's the case, you are responsible for your own frustration.
Absolutely.
Mac and cheese.
You are responsible for your own red flag because that man told you.
Told you.
uh-huh.
Told you from the jump, from the get-go, from the start, from the initiation. He told you that he wanted to see where it was gonna go.
But
Now,
here's,
now
you thought because the juice box was wetter than wet that you
Uh-huh.
would be able to influence him
Talk preacher.
beyond what you can control. But you gotta trust what a man says. If he says he's gonna go with the flow, that's exactly what he's gonna
And
do.
you
He's gonna
thought-
go with the flow.
And Frank, you thought that you was gonna have the right cookie that was gonna change his mind because
No, baby.
somebody told you
No, baby.
that yours was the best ever.
What is
Nah,
all
baby.
this? What is all
It
the
don't work,
supermarket?
Go ahead,
Hey,
Cliff.
nephew, what is the supermarket going on around here?
I
We got
mean,
mac and
it's
cheese
Josh.
and
He's
cookies
probably
and
hungry
juice.
because
What is going on around here?
Claymore
Metaphors,
might
metaphors.
disagree.
I know.
Claymore
His-
might disagree.
No, yeah, only for one space. Here's the thing. There are other problems. I shouldn't say I disagree. There are other problems, Frank and Josh, is when he says this after the mac and cheese and the juice box and the cookie. Now that's where they have a problem, because if he said this beforehand, now I'm a grown woman, and that's the other problem. If he says this beforehand, I'm a grown woman, and if I make the decision to give the cookies, then I take the responsibility.
Yeah, that's what the bishop said.
Yes, but the problem is, Josh, is some men, not all, some men doesn't talk about taking it slow to after they get it, and that is their problem.
That's
But
that's still hard.
Hey,
That's
guys.
still responsibility. I'm sorry, Broderick. That's still a responsibility that she has to bear, because unless that man lies to you, right, and says, "Hey, I want a relationship. Let's get in a relationship," and then you give it up to him, and then he says, "I don't. Let's just take it. Let's take it slow." That's different. But if a man is solid, don't add words in a man's mouth that he has never said. Just because he treats you well.
Exactly, brother. Exactly, brother.
And that's what happens, Frank. The man can treat a woman so well, and that woman in her mind, oh, this is my man.
Let me
Yo,
let me
But
tell
I
y'all
think-
something.
but I think we're going. I think that's the extreme part of the conversation. Josh and Frank. I think you guys presented the extreme part, but I think the low bottom part to this is that there are some people, and I think we discount this because I think we give people a little bit too much credit here. There are just some people who go into this mode where they meet a person and arbitrarily just believe like the person belongs to them. Like now we're dating, we're intentional. and I think this is the reason why many of us up here and through different platforms, we define dating the way that we do, because there are people that think the moment that they start talking to you, they belong to you, or they are, or you are theirs, and stuff like that. And I think that part of this issue for why people may think the way, according to the question, is just because simple, man. Like, people like people hard, right? They like people hard. They don't know how to separate them liking someone hard to getting to know this person. And so in the process of liking someone hard, they will hear somebody say, hey, I just want to take this slow, and automatically be like, oh, he's trying to play games with me. He's not trying to play games with you. He can't help that you like him harder than maybe in the moment that he likes you right now, or vice versa. You just have to sit through the process of him coming to a place where it's like, okay, I like you now as much as you like me. Now let's make something happen.
And I just want to, I heard somebody change it from what Bishop said. Bishop said in his question, let's see where this go. And a couple of you said, let's take it slow. Do you know what I'm saying? I like the let's see where it go. So that if it doesn't work out, you say, well, that's where it went. Yeah.
But I've been sitting here listening because I'm coming in for the underplay, for the overplay. Let me admit something. I, as a man in the past, okay, don't nobody attack me in the past, because we're talking about truths here. I have told women that I knew it wasn't going no further.
That's fair.
I knew it wasn't going no further. Let's see where it goes. I knew it was. Y'all want to be, y'all want to be all cute. I'm not going to be all cute. But now what I tell them, I'm just, if I'm not interested like that, I'm just, So what do you say about that? Is that that's a red flag for real, right? Because I have told people that, Josh, I'm being honest, that I knew it wasn't going no further. Let's just see where it goes. Or here's the other famous one. Is this a red flag?
It's a red flag.
I'm not interested in anything serious right now.
No, it's not.
That's really saying, no, Josh.
No, that's a red flag.
No, that's toxic. What I'm really saying, Antoine.
What's going on here?
No, what I'm really saying is I'm not interested in anything with you.
Bishop, I think that's true for some men, Bishop. Okay, all right, Bishop.
I said in the past.
No. But let's talk about the present.
I put away my childish. Thank you, Franklin Clark. I put away my childish toys now.
You might be trying to go on the show. No, I'm just joking. Bishop. This is what I'm saying. You're absolutely correct, right? That's true when it comes to some men. The point that everyone is raising tonight, because we really got to be honest here. Your point, Bishop, is actually true. For some of us, we said that. And for some people, they're saying it now, and they have no intentions of being serious with the person, like, period. So I agree with you, because I got to be honest and say, hey, I might have said it in the past. All of us probably said it in the past, to be honest. But at the end of the day, I think what Josh is saying is also true, that sometimes in certain situations, a person will say that a woman will do what do he call it? What do he call it? Mac and cheese. He give away the baked macaroni and cheese, and now she finds herself discombobulated when he never even said that he wanted anything else. And then I think it's also my point, where people come in liking people really hard, don't know much, and trying to lock them down. So I think all of our points and perspectives are true. I just don't want anything to be definite, like, yes, it's definitely Bishop's point, or it's definitely Josh's point. I really think it's all of our points. It just depends on who the person is.
And I want us to read the language of giving away, like she's not getting something in return. That's just all I want to say. I just want to say that.
I like that.
Let's stop fronting like she's giving away and not getting something back in return. She's getting she's getting something back in return.
Yes.
What's
she getting, Frank? What's she getting?
chiropractic.
If you're doing the right more than what you're getting.
Yeah. But Frank,
on a ratio basis.
Is it
take that how you want to take it?
Is it? But this is what I'm saying. I don't think if from a woman's perspective, because I'm not a woman, I think a woman has to be wise enough that where there is no express verbal, this is an exclusive relationship, there is a certain level of commitment that you as a woman should automatically, if you are not the type of woman, because this is what they're doing. We know we preachers in ministry and all that type of stuff. We know what we believe, right? But this is the reality of life. That if a man does not express that he wants to be exclusive and committed with you, just gonna give y'all some game to all the women in the comments, right? It's either one or two things, right? That you need to do. Number one, you need to take sex off the table. Or number two, if you're gonna have sex, you better have it from the mindset that you just here for a good time. This is just it's just sex. I don't care. But the reality is I think most people don't think like that, AJ, because a lot of women oftentimes will try to use those things to influence a man's decision. And I think that oftentimes we don't want to be real enough to say, hey, I gave him some sex, right? And he never said that this was a committed relationship. I wanted it to be. I gave it to him because I thought that was going to be the thing that tied him down. But I am advocating for the sisters. Listen, if it's not snippet, it's either one or two things. Listen, if you that type of woman that you can detach and you can have fun, that's your life. But don't get to the place, Frank, where you do that. And I like what you said, Frank, and we got to stop doing this. Act like I gave it away. Like, no, it's something that happens between two people. Be honest with yourself. That's all I'm saying. We need to be honest with ourselves and say, hey, listen, that man never said that, right? And I don't care how you felt. He gave me keys to the place. He took me out to eat. He took me to the nice restaurant. You know what I'm saying? I've been eating 4 for $4s and off the dollar menu at Taco Bell and eating hot spices all week. And he taking me to get $80 and $100 steaks. That still don't make him your man. And that's all I'm saying.
And I'm advocating for the brothers tonight. Kings, my brothers, don't let no woman sex you into a relationship. I just want to say that tonight. Don't let no woman guilt you into being in a relationship that you don't want to be in because she gave you something that she wanted to give you anyway. That's all Frank, I'm saying tonight.
Frank, because the reality is, Frank, a lot of us have got into relationships because we got sexed into the relationship.
Listen,
some folk actually got married.
They got in.
Some folk actually got married because they had sex. And the marriage, AJ, was so you shut your mouth and don't tell nobody that I've been cleaning your plumbing lines for the last 2 years.
Oh, good God.
My God, tonight.
So, so let me do this. Y'all want to do one more?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, AJ.
One more.
Sorry, Bishop. I'm sorry.
Josh out of control tonight.
Name your top green flag in dating. What do you look for? This is a good pivot, y'all. Okay, pivot. What do you look for in a wife? What's your main green flag? For me, I'll answer it first because I want to close with something specific tonight. For me, it's real simple. Somebody to love me. That's like somebody without me telling them how I need to be loved. That will just automatically do it. One time, young lady, hit me and she said, it's about to be Christmas, and I start my shopping in November. Name 5 things you want. Let me tell y'all. That right there, instead of me doing it, that right there, I just want somebody to care and love me organically without me saying this is what I want. I don't want to have to say I'm ready to eat. I don't want to have to say I need this, I need that. I just want them to do, Frank, what was said in the beginning, the 3 things. What were they? What Tate and them said? That's what I want. I want them 3 things. I want you to listen to me, love me. What was the other one, Roger?
Learn me.
Learn me, listen to me, and love me. That's the probably the most prolific things out of these 60 some weeks. And that was a long time ago. Learn me, listen to me, and love me. And something else I added to it. It was a 4th one, but it wasn't an L. But and be consistent. Those are green flags for me. You can have me. You got me. When you start talking about me, because I got you. Know this, anybody that has ever, I'm putting my hands out there, been with me. Let me tell y'all, I'm for real. I'm going to go the extra mile to make you happy. And you ain't gonna have to ask for nothing if I just hear you say it. But I'm tired of that. Doggone it. Reciprocation. Go ahead. Green flags, y'all. Each one. Let's start with Frank. Name your green flag in dating. Top green flag, Frank. Don't say nothing else about sex tonight, okay? We're trying to go. I gotta tell Broderick that too. He would be the second one.
I'm gonna just say consistency. Consistency. However you are, be that way 90% of the time. I say 80. I say 80% of the time. Be that way. However you are, be that way. I don't like sudden changes. I struggle with that. One day you care, the next whole week you don't, because you got an attitude. I struggle with that. So be consistent. That's a green flag for me.
What's up, Corey? You see what he said about you, Antoine? Broderick, put Corey back up. I'm Melinda. Okay. Broderick.
Respect. Green flag, respect, honor, and affection.
Okay. Dwayne.
That's tough. Compassion. That's a green flag.
Yeah, consistency is major. I think we all agree with that. Go ahead, Bishop.
A natural affirmer, like a woman that really just is positive, not that fake positive stuff, but you know what I'm saying? One that just really knows how to speak into your life, speak over your dreams, encourage you.
Hey, yo, what's fake positive?
Hey, fake. Hey, King, like you know what I'm saying. You know how they sarcastic with it. Like it don't come from their heart.
Grand rising.
Grand
Right?
rising.
Yeah, don't come from your heart. You know what I'm saying? That affirmation. Woman that can do that is sexy to me.
Grand rising.
Josh.
I'm gonna say
the mac and cheese.
Nah, for me, it would be adoration.
Who said mac and cheese?
Dwayne.
Do you know what turning the corner mean, Dwayne? Y'all text her.
Yes,
okay.
I
didn't even hear you say that part. I would have felt.
Oh, I said, look at Broderick's face. Hey, Dwayne, whenever you see Broderick look like that, do it, Broderick. Look, that means he had to learn the hard way. Go ahead.
I sure did.
I would say, Bishop, I would say adoration. I want to marry a woman that adores me just as much as I adore her. And I say adoration because I think for me, it's just me, it's just Josh speaking. Adoration for me goes even deeper than love. Because adoration is like love on steroids to me. It's just the way my mind processes. You know, because adoration for me says, I'm into you and you into me. Like, I like all the quirky stuff that you do. I love your corny jokes. I love, not that you're perfect, but I adore you, the core of you, the essence of you, the substratum of who you are, right? I take away everything that you do, all the things, the personality. I adore you. For me, adoration is the biggest key, because if you can adore me, I'm gonna adore you. Like Bishop, I'm like you. I got you. But if you can adore me, right? If you can adore me, right? I'll move heaven and hell for you, right? Because what that means for me, Bishop, is that there's never a day I don't want to spend time with you. There's never a time where I'm looking for a reason not to come home to you, right? That means that we're going to be equally invested into seeking to please one another. When you adore someone, right? When you got two people that adore each other, you're going to be equally invested into making sure that you are making that other person happy and trying to please them. So for me, it's adoration. Just don't like me. Don't worship me like I'm God. But I need that. I need a certain level of adoration.
All right.
She got to be first. My first green flag. Oh, did Antoine go?
No,
Go ahead,
no,
Antoine.
Bishop. Yeah. Go ahead, Clement.
Okay.
No,
my thing would be, my first one would be peace. Be my peace. When you my peace, man, it takes all of the whatever's going on the outside world don't matter. When I come into you, it makes a difference because you bring that peace. You can quiet my mind. You can quiet, because when you a guy like Bishop talk about, I got so much going on, so much is happening, and then she comes in and can quiet your mind for, even if it's just a moment. I want that woman that I don't have to think about a book. I don't have to think about what's going on. She quiets my mind. Josh said it different than what I was thinking, but Josh, my thought was, you got to like me. Don't just love me. Like Mike. Because I find women who love you, but there are times they don't like you. But if you like me, you'll want to be around me and you'll want me to be around you. And then all of the things, of course, Bishop said, learning me and all of those kind of things. For the first time, I had to admit, Bishop, that I have not married or dated anyone, because I've been Prophet Claiborne for 30-something years. I didn't even know who Michael was until these 2 years. I'm being honest. Bishop, I just found out who I was because I've been that guy. Now, AJ, I'm going to take you to cruises and I'm going to share the world. I know how to be a gentleman. But Michael, so now that I'm learning Michael, I want to share Michael with someone and just love me. I don't even think I ever used my government name until these last 2 years. And hearing y'all say it more than ever. I've been called Prophet Claiborne to even people in my family, my siblings, my wife. They all have said that. That's what they call me, Prophet. So now to come in a different space, I think if I can find a woman that loves Michael, it'll be probably the most amazing thing ever, because I've never really had that individual. So yeah, and my lap, Bishop, it's got to be my lap. She got to be my lap.
Oh.
Shut up.
When you say I want someone to love Michael, I just felt in my spirit that
I know you.
He just want a woman with some thighs. That's all.
So let me say this. I see all the comments saying, wow, listen to the men, and somebody said, I pray that they get, no, all jokes aside, I pray that they get what they want. And men don't too much share like this. I had to, and I'm going to get serious for a minute. Frank, you might be a little, no, not Frank, never mind. Let me see. Josh, because he kind of alluded that he's like me. So, you can lose sight of who you are I'm gonna just have a transparent moment here. You can lose so much of who you are trying to be good to somebody else.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
My friend Prophet McKinstry has told me all the time, man, you know who you are. If y'all know Luther, y'all know how he talk. Man, you know who he thug. Man, you know who you are. You Mr. Greg Davis. Blah blah blah. I went in the dollar store, and I'm in Atlanta. I'm at Melinda's place. I'm in Atlanta. I was here with Jamal Sunday. And I went in the dollar store, and this man walked up to me. I was asking him where something was, and he's like, "What's your name?" I said, "Greg Davis." Oh my God, I knew that was you. Man, I remember that show with Shirley Caesar. You interviewed at Bishop Morton in 2010. I'm like, and I don't go out that much. I didn't go out before the pandemic a lot, but when I do, it makes me realize the influence and impact that I've had. Let me say something to everybody on here. You are the prize. Don't lose focus of who you are so much that you forget. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for everybody. You are the freaking prize. You have, especially if you got it going on, we can wrap ourselves up into being good to a woman or a man so much that we forget what we have to offer.
That's good.
You can lose yourself so much until you forget what you have to offer. You have to remember that who you are. Project, you have to remember that you was one of the first Christian comedians. I don't care who comes after. Frank Gray III. Your granddaddy got one of the greatest churches in the country. You Air. Dwayne, getting ready to pastor, man. You the prize. AJ, one of the most creative, gifted folk in the world. Josh, one of the greatest thinkers. Prophet Claiborne, you've been out here long as most of us. Y'all prizes, all that are on here. Don't forget of who you are, because I've been there. I've always tried to be good to a woman so that when she leaves me, but now I'm automatically be good to them. Now I'm the prize. They're the prize too. I'm not taking away from nobody else saying we should all be the prize to one another. I'm your prize, you my prize. When you begin to have to tell somebody to do something for you and be good to you, what?
Train.
One man's trash is another man's what?
Treasure.
Treasure. So y'all, I was led to say that tonight. That's been on my mind all day long. I'm the prize. And when somebody lowers you to a standard less than who you really are, you are settling, y'all. Josh, I get it. We had these conversations on Clubhouse. I get it. We're gonna have to do some adjustments, and we got to figure out what we want to put up with. I get that. I'm talking about when we really lower ourselves to be with somebody that really ain't worth what you trying to be to them. In a lot of cases, a lot of you all that are looking at me, whether you're looking at me live right now, you have become less than you are to make somebody feel greater than they really are. Ooh, I hope somebody got that. I said you have become less than what you really are to make somebody feel greater than who they really are. You've given your time, your talent, your treasure to them, and you tried to please them. And what happens? They ain't gonna do no better. Do y'all know what? I did a video the other day, Sunday. Money can't buy love, y'all. Because you can do something for people all day long, and they still ain't gonna love you no more. It's like that pig. I'm done. Because I don't want y'all to give for the show tonight. I want y'all to give an offering tonight. Okay? I want y'all to give an offering tonight. Because we're gonna believe God for something tonight. We're gonna get back to being the prize. This is the offering tonight. I'm the prize. That's what the focus is. I'm the prize. We're gonna give to I'm the prize. I always focus on a seed. It's a seed tonight, y'all. It ain't no ticket for the show. It's a seed to I'm getting back to me being the prize. I'm not arrogant. I'm not talking about me. I'm saying all of y'all. This is affirmation. I'm not arrogant. I'm not conceited, but I know what I have to offer a man. Ladies, I know what I have to offer a woman. I want everybody that's on here to put in the comments, I'm the prize. 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 I recognize the red flags and I'm not going to fall for them because I am the prize. And since I'm single, I might as well do what, Claiborne? Get what you want. So tonight, put it in the comments. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I want to challenge 20 people tonight. And I haven't done this since our anniversary show. I want to challenge 20 people. I want 2 levels of giving tonight. I want to challenge some people that know that you're the prize. I want to challenge you for a $50 seed offering tonight. I want everybody. It don't bother me that some of y'all left. It don't bother me 25. But I want wow, thank you. Kiara McKinney gave $50 already. I want 20 people. Corey's crazy. I don't care how spiritual you get. Corey gonna say something. I want 20. Yes, Josh, it was about you. I want 20 people that will give $50, and I want 30 people that will give $30. 50 or 30. I want you to cash app $ Greg Davis. No, yeah, Greg Davis 10. It's Melinda. Can we put the bigger one up? I know we're gonna block Claiborne a little bit, but he don't mind. I'm taking offering. Father, in Jesus' name, I pray that you would release those that are going to give that $30, those 20 people tonight, 20 people that will give that $50. Thank you, Adria. Thank you, AW Enterprise. Thank you, Broderick. I'm looking for 17. I'm looking for 16 more. I'm led of the Lord tonight. I'm led of the Lord tonight for real. I'm the prize. I want you to attach that to your seed. I'm the prize. Thank you, Lord, for the 20. Thank you. I'm the prize. I want y'all to put the green check in as you're giving. I want you to put the green check, the $50 or the 30. Let's do it tonight. There's all the giving information. Let's move fast. And at the end of this, I'm going to ask Dwayne to do what he do best. And that's pray for us tonight. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. Thank you, Kirsten, $30. Thank you. I'm the prize. Come on, y'all. Let's get it done. Come on, let's get it done. Let's get it done. I'm the prize. This was a great show tonight. There's still 234 of you on here. I'm the prize. I want you to tell everybody we're not going back to Facebook. We're going to be right here on YouTube. So my Facebook is back up, but I wanted to stay on YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Frank. Thank you. Thank you. Let me go over here and look because I can see it all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank those that are getting my book too. I appreciate y'all. Keep on giving, y'all. Keep on giving. Let's do this. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Lori. Anteline, thank you. Come on, y'all. I see the checks. I see the checks. Come on, y'all. I need y'all tonight. I need 20 people to give 50. Where does the money go? To bless these brothers, to take care of Marlinda in the back. That's what I do with it, is to bless the brothers. Thank you, Prophet Claiborne. Thank you. Come on. Who else is going to do that? Put the green in. Put the green in. Let's go. Thank you, Santana, I can't say the name, on PayPal. Thank you. All right. So that means I need what? 13 more? 13 more, I believe it is, to give 50. Shalice, thank you for the 50. That means I need 12 more. Thank you. So, Miss Lynch, thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Come on, y'all. Y'all making me proud. Y'all making me proud. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. I'm the prize. Giving information is there. We're going to end in 5 minutes. Dwayne will be through praying. We'll be through giving. Let's go, y'all. Thank y'all. Brittany, thank you for your 50. Shannon, thank you. Tiffany, thank you for your 50. Broderick, how many more I need? You're supposed to be the deacon. You the elder deacon. I think it's 10 more, maybe 10 more.
Okay.
If I get 10 more to get at 50, we out of here. We out of here. Come on, y'all. Come on. I don't never press hard, but I want you to get back to knowing who you are. I want you to get back to knowing who you are. Joyce, thank you. Great support. I'm the prize. 9 more. Thank you, Joyce. Thank you, Tanya. Who is this? Thank you, Kelly. Kelly Watson. I need 8 more. 7 more. 7. Show out, y'all. Show out. You hear me? Show out. That's when you know it's God, Claiborne.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Taylor, thank you for the 50. What I need, Broderick?
6.
Corey, thank you. He said he's the prize woman. No, he didn't say that on there.
Where his wife at?
Right. Soyin. Thank you, Soyin. Get me straight. You the prize, Soyin. All right. How many more I need, Broderick?
Either 6 or 5.
Okay. Whatever I'm short, you're gonna make it up. That's how they do in the Pentecostal
Coach it. That's right.
Uh-oh.
If you're wrong, you elder, you're gonna make it up now.
You're gonna make it up, elder. That's right.
All right, come on, y'all. 6 more, 6 more, 6 more. 6 more get 50. The rest of y'all get a 30. Right, table money. Right. Everybody else gets something in your hand and give.
Get something in your hand. Get something in your hand.
Get something in your hand and give. We got 200 people left. Come
Get
on.
something in your hand and give.
If everybody 200, yeah. We got to have Corey come on as a guest.
No.
I agree.
No. We try not. Hey, Josh, what you said? We try not to get canceled. We bring Corey over here. Get canceled. Let's keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck.
Come on, y'all. Who else is gonna give? Who else is gonna give? Who else is gonna give?
Somebody named Abram is giving Josh love tonight.
What happened? I heard my name called. What was that?
Somebody in the comments is giving you love tonight. They would give you love the entire show.
Well, I'm a lovable guy, Dwayne.
I have no say yes or
I'm
no.
anointed to be loved.
All right.
Tell Corey to write the check. He got it. Tell him to write the last check.
Who's that sending me a refund? I'm gonna call your name out.
Wait.
We don't get refunds. This is like the church.
It don't come back out. That's right.
Yeah, they don't come back out. All right, Dwayne, you got the final prayer and words.
I wanna
Keep on giving, y'all. Keep on giving. No, go ahead, Dwayne.
How many people are we out?
6.
I need
6.
Listen, so and I'll join in on this tonight. There are 6 of you that can help us meet this goal, okay? And I want you to, this is what I want you to do. I want you to take aside your mind, right? Because your mind is like, why? I want you to use this as an act of faith, okay? As an act of faith. This is not to arouse you or to pump you up. I think we're very honest at what we do with what you give, but there are 6 of you who can join us, okay? There's 6 of you who can join us. And for this moment, you're just wrestling in your mind. I want you, by the time that I'm done praying, I want you to release it. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to release it because this is not predicated on what we can do for you. It's predicated on what God can do for you. And so I believe that God is going to meet you because it's an act of faith towards what you have received tonight. Not to beat you over the head. Listen, if you can't do it, we understand, but you can do something. So I want you to begin to get out of your headspace and join us tonight. I know we've been joking, we've been playing, we got serious, but I really believe this, that going into 2022 is going to be a year for you that is going to be fruitful, not just in the romantic space, but fruitful in every space that you are walking into. I really believe that. And I think that it starts now. I believe that in anything that God is doing, he's gearing you up for that momentum and that movement in a old season so that he can bring you into the new season. I want you to do me a favor as we begin to pray. I want you to take an act in the declaration. I know this has been good to you. I know we've been laughing and joking and playing, but I really want you to get this because let me tell you something. There's a difference in being alone and being lonely. And I think that many of us, if the truth be honest, we're tired. We're tired of being lonely. We're tired of not experiencing the fruitfulness of love and romantic relationships. And so I believe that this moment is going to be a moment for you like never before. So this is where we're going. We're going to prayer. Kind Father, we thank you in this moment. We thank you for who you are and what you are. Father, I pray now that we would open that you would open up our eyes to see who we are, not just in the spiritual realm, but also in the natural realm. Father, I pray now in this moment that you would begin to increase our faith, not just increase it to give, but increase it so that we can have it throughout our life, so that challenges won't begin to break us down because of the lack of faith that we have, but yet we will experience the challenge from a place of faith. Father, I thank you now because what you are about to do in the lives of people that come on this show and watch it every week is something extraordinary. Father, I thank you because although we laugh, we joke, we cry, we pray, there is somebody that is getting information that is going to revolutionize their life. Father, I thank you now for the information that's going to turn into revelation. And I thank you for the revelation that is going to turn into transformation. Father, I thank you because there is a level of transformation that is hitting those that are watching this right now. Father, I thank you in the name of your son, Jesus, that you are transforming us as you know it right now. You're transforming us out of bitterness. You're transforming us out of hate. You're transforming us out of evilness. You're transforming us out of the places that cause us not to bring in the romantic spaces that we desire. Father, I thank you because you're even breaking off generational curses that have tried to keep us in a bondage of hate, a bondage of malice. But Father, I pray now that your sons and daughters will begin to see and hear and be able to retrieve that which you are giving us in this moment and in this season. Father, I thank you because there is nobody like you in all of the earth. So even when we don't have identity within ourselves, you come that we might have life. You come to give us identity. You come to give us joy. You come to give us peace. So Father, I thank you now for what you are about to do. Come on, break that seal seed open. I hear you. Break that seed open. Father, I thank you for what you are about to do in the name of your son, Jesus. I thank you because you are ridding us of old situations. You are ridding us of an old past. You are ridding us of an old problems, but you are bringing us into the new. Hallelujah. You are bringing us into the new. Father, I thank you for bringing us into the new. That means a new heart. Come on. That means a transformation in our emotions. Come on. That means a transformation in our mind. Come on. That means a transformation in our spirit. Father, we thank you for the transformation that is upon us now. Come on, receive it. We thank you for the transformation that is upon us now. Come on. We thank you for the transformation that is upon us now. We cannot become the prize if we do not receive the transformation. We cannot become the prize if we cannot receive the transformation. So, Father, download the transformation in us now. Download the transformation in us now. And we give you glory. And we say that it is done, that it is broken, that it is open, breaking everything that is not like you, but opening up everything that is. So we thank you in the name of your son, Jesus. And we say amen and amen again.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Dwayne. I appreciate all you men. The giving information is going to stay for about 3 minutes so that you can continue to give, because sometimes you wait until after. I'm short of 6 people, and I'm praying that the Lord will speak to you as we go. Gentlemen, thank you. We'll see you next week. By the way,
Thank you.
Frank is officially the co-host of this show. In case I decide to fly to Aruba, the show won't stop. I'm tired, y'all. I ain't going no time soon, but soon. Love, right? Josh, why you?
Soon and very soon.
No, I ain't going. I ain't gonna die. Don't skip the dance song.
In
Good night,
the upper
y'all.
room.
Go
Yup.
with God, saints. Go with God.
Peace.
getting back in the dating game. You're optimistic about meeting the right one. But after going on date after date with different prospects and not getting a second date, you begin to wonder, why am I not getting a call back? Am I saying wrong? Was there a red flag I didn't notice? If you've asked yourself this, you should order The Do's and Don'ts of Dating. In this book, you'll identify what the dating process should look like. What should I ask on the first date? What should I know and ask 30 days after dating them? What are red and green flags? How to date long distance, and more. Order a new copy of Greg Davis's new book, The Do's and Don'ts of Dating, a guide of removing guessing and eliminating the games. Order now at www.gregdavisshow.com. Again, that's gregdavisshow.com.